Hello everyone, my name is 12, and as you can see and as promised, we're switching to DCS right away. So this is the first part, or first episode in the DCS part of Tower Tuning Thursday. And bear with me, I still haven't finished training yet. But we're going to see if we can do two things today for our first ever episode on DCS. Takeoff and unassisted landing. In other words, no tutorial for the landing. We're just doing it straight on the takeoff tutorial. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, it's going to be loading from this point forward. Now, keep in mind, you might see this whiten up or something like that. It does take a while to load. So, whatever you do, don't be surprised if it happens. That's just how it is with hard drives. Meanwhile, this is how things are going to turn out for the channel as a whole. So, today is Tower Tuning Thursday, and I think there's supposed to be a video on Monday talking about, I believe, let's see, tomorrow is 24th, 25th is Saturday, Sunday is the 26th. So yeah, Monday the 27th, there's going to be an end of update devlog, which is supposed to be the time for when it will happen, because yeah, Tower Tuning Thursday is about to, the February update, excuse me, is about to end. Now the other thing you'll see is another devlog that week on the 1st of March, which will be the inaugural one for the March update in the game, and another TTT episode on Thursday. You might see two videos that day also if it's March 1st. Actually, that's back to back, because Monday is the 27th, Tuesday is the 28th, Wednesday is the 1st, Thursday is the 2nd. Yeah, pretty much. Because today is the 23rd. Next week would have been the 30th if February had 30 days. However, it has 28. So, there you have it. And then after that, it just continues with DCS. Now, as you will see, we will also be doing training off screen. That way I can get to do better things. I'll try my best to find like some mods and things for this as well. But, it's going to be a long ways, right? Anyways, we should be there shortly. Just give it some time to load, as always. Yeah. Now, I also changed my channel name from what it was to what it was, plus TheAceOfMetairie for a reason. You see, I have, ties to New Orleans, of course. But the reason why I say that is because that's why I named it TheAceOfMetairie. Metairie is basically like a parish or city or town outside of New Orleans. And the reason why I put Ace in there is because, well, we're going to be doing our best, not our worst. And when you do your best, you don't worry about this stuff. You never do. Being a failure, that is. Because some people worry about failure, not me here. Okay. Enough of that tangent. Let's get started. So, I've done this one before.
Welcome to the Su-25T Frogfoot.
We're going to do it again.
The Frogfoot, also called the Grudge, is a very capable ground attack aircraft that can destroy most anything on the battlefield. Before we start blowing things up, though, let's first learn how to start up this bird and taxi to the runway. The first thing I'll ask you to do is turn on the electrical power by pressing right shift and L.
Right shift, L. Now, give it some time. It should take at least 10 seconds at the max, I believe. I could be wrong. But, okay, there it is. Told you.
With the electrical power now engaged,
okay.
You can see that the heads-up display, or HUD, comes to life, as well as many instruments and cockpit lights. Before moving the aircraft, make sure that more than 3 minutes have elapsed in order to let the horizontal situation indicator gyro to align properly.
Gets even more annoying when you're
turn on the navigation lights by pressing right control and L.
Right control, L.
Next, let's close the canopy by pressing left Control C.
Left Control C.
Our next step is to start our two engines. Before you do so, make sure your throttle controller has a 0 power setting.
Already has that.
Start the left
Made
engine
sure
by
that
pressing
before I
right, Alt,
started this
and
video.
Home.
And before we get started, there's a key button we'll use. Alt Control H.
With
Why
the
is
left
that?
engine started, press right
The other
Control
one
and
doesn't
Home
work.
to start
Tried
the
it
right
multiple
engine.
times when I first got this game, and it didn't work. The next one is the same way. But we changed it up.
Off the lower left
Alt
corner of the
Control
TV
Shift
display
H.
is the engine gauge, with needles marked 1 and
We
2
don't use
for
either
the
of
two
those.
engines. When an engine is being started, one of the two green lights below the gauge will light. Once the light turns off, it indicates that the engine is ready for
You
operation.
can hear them revving now.
In the lower left corner of the dash is an aircraft symbol that indicates the status of your flaps, landing gear, and air brake. Lower your flaps to the takeoff
Okay,
position
flaps are going
by
to be
pressing
the
left
Now, if
shift.
you don't know what flaps is, I suggest you watch Mayday, but I'll tell you anyway.
We're now ready to
Flaps
taxi.
basically
So
allows you
slowly
to
increase
land,
the throttle
and
by
also
moving your throttle
it
control
slows down
forward
your speed,
or
basically.
pressing
your
page
airspeed.
up. To reduce throttle, use your throttle controller or press page down. To use the wheel brakes, press W.
Lucky for you guys,
Start
I
rolling
have a
forward
throttle
and
control,
turn to the left
'cause I
to
got
the
a
taxiway
joystick for
ahead.
Christmas.
Press Z to steer
That
left
way we can make
and
this
press X to
seamless.
steer right.
Alright. Right there. Now when you do this, do it gently and it only increases as you go turning. Because if you do this wrong, you will crash. I've done that multiple times. Okay, just like that.
Nice job. We're now heading in the right direction. Keep your taxi speed around 10 kilometers per hour. As you taxi, use small, smooth rudder corrections. Keep the aligned on the
In
center
the
of the
right place
taxi.
around this, but I could be wrong. Okay. Wheel brakes. Right now. Make sure we're on the safe side, we use wheel brakes when we get to this point. So you can slow down and make the proper
At the fork, hang a right to reach the runway.
I'm gonna make that turn. I wonder what that could be. Wow. That was fast. Now keep in mind, this might be the shortest video
As we
ever.
taxi, you can go to external view by pressing F2 and return to the cockpit by pressing F1. You can zoom in and out using the keypad star and / keys.
I think you can
Rotate
zoom
the
in and out
keys
with
using
the
the
mouse
keypad
right?
direction keys.
Hold it.
We've now reached the runway threshold. Taxi on the runway to the right and align yourself down the length of it.
Hold it. Hold
Once
it.
aligned down the runway, increase thrust of both engines to maximum and use gentle intakes on the
Here we
rudder
go.
X and Z.
This
Keep
is the moment
tracking
you've
down
been
the
waiting
center.
for. The most beautiful part of the takeoff.
The airspeed is indicated in the top.
Alright,
corner
here we
of the
go.
HUD.
We'll call up the
Indicates
speeds.
about 250 kilometers per hour. Gently pull back on the controller and allow the aircraft to fly itself. Don't let the
V1,
aircraft.
rotate. Okay, we're in the air. Alright, landing gear up.
Between the altitude and speed indications as you're hitting it.
Perfect.
Positive climb established. Raise the landing gear by pressing
That
G.
was scary.
In the center of the HUD is the pitch and rolling pitch. And on the right
Now
side
we're going to
is your pitch level,
collapse.
vertical velocity.
Just like that.
Go ahead and raise the flap to press your left control.
Alright.
This concludes this lesson. We're starting up the SU-25T, taxiing, and takeoff.
Now, if you think
You can
we're
do
done,
this now,
you're great
pressing
mistake.
escape.
This is where the battlefield really plays. But it doesn't. Alright, we're not stopping because we have to land this thing. Okay, so to land, we're going to press record. So that. Turn it down a bit so that we don't crash. that's what it stands for. So we are turning back to the airfield. Once we do that, we're going to land. Also, be careful up here, especially regarding airspeed. Because if you have horrible airspeed, yeah, you might pass out. That in-game. It does happen. That's what happens when you have a lot of G's. So, keep that in mind. We're not going to push that onto anyone. Now, usually when I land, I have a procedure. That procedure is what I like to call the gradual landing procedure. How does it work? Well, first it involves some brakes that are turned on. And after every so-and-so or few kilometers, we turn on the gear, use the flaps, or whatever needs to be done to prepare for landing. Oh, the reason why we were unable to do the takeoff is because it was a high angle. Luckily, I know how to avoid it. So, alright, this is getting a little weird. Oh yeah, see that? That's red. It's trouble. Down like this. That's right. Okay. Should be there soon. Wow, that's a lot of speed. We should increase that. Not again. I don't like this. That is the Russian. Brakes. This is. The waypoint indicator shows that we are on track and how far we are from reaching it. If it goes down, remember, increases, that means we're on track. Increases, it means we're off track. Currently we're at speed 570. We should be able to increase speed as soon as we get there. Won't be long. Hopefully this will be like a 20 minutes. hot. Coming in hot. Whoa. Uh-oh. I think the engines are out. It's a terrain pull-up. Gonna be gliding down. Oh well. Almost had it, but I bounced. So, yeah, that was tough. I don't know what to say because I remember I had footage of a beautiful landing, and well, this happens. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for our video or Tower Tuning Thursday video for DCS. This might almost break the record for the shortest video ever. Maybe not. I don't think I'm going to allow that anyway, so. Now, yeah, we almost had that. But now we're going to focus on navigation probably, I think, next week. So, stay tuned for that. I might even have better training by next week, so. Anyways, guys, this has been Aerodos12. And I'll see you guys next week, or whenever the new devlog comes out. Cheers.